Yo, for those of you watching in the future on the good old YouTube side, YouTube, what is going on? And welcome to another episode of our Let's Play walkthrough of The Outer Worlds 2 PS5. Chat, we are returning to Paradise Island, specifically on Eden, the OG planet after Horizon Point. And I don't think we're gonna have to sneak our way around. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We're about to find out. Smash the subscribe button, leave a like on the video, leave a comment, and let's hop straight into it. Chat, as you can see, we are already back on Eden. I went ahead, we did some ship conversating, and then I got us back to the island. We talked to Seed and Warrior.
I thank you once again for your judicious actions.
I may continue.
Now I may continue serving the Protectorate faithfully.
Weintraub, she said basically warn any enemy forces that we see, basically that they're gonna skedaddle their brains everywhere. So let's find the road and hope that there's no mines. Because the way that I need to go is not the greatest. And I have a feeling it's gonna lead to an area yeah. I had a feeling this might... Okay. What is the optional? It says there's an optional, but where? Where's the optional, chat? Yeah, before I hit that, alternate way, calf integration point. Let me see if I can find where the calf integration point is, chat. I think we should do that. Let's find out. Within the Laplace Garden area. Ah. Here's what we'll do, chat. You're at... Let's do this. Let's go back to this autosave. Before we travel to Paradise Island, let's go back. Now that we know what we're... I was like, what is the calf integration point? Jesus Christ. It's on Praetor, I think is where we were. I hate how it doesn't give you the secondary optional objective locations. That'd be super, super helpful.
Short-range transmission just came in from Zeb. Sounded urgent.
He's
requesting we meet him at the tomb of the Matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the Matriarch and First Sovereign are buried, supposedly.
Brother, I don't even know if I'm on the right planet. What do you mean, supposedly?
It's the Protectorate, Commander. What they say publicly and what is actually true. Zeb left out the mission parameters. Probably worried his message might be intercepted. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help.
Reckon we should take it as a compliment?
Zeb doesn't trust easy. Anyway, I'd really like to go. If there's time.
I keep forgetting I gotta take this schmuck with it. Of course, I'll consider it if there's time.
Much obliged. The sooner we can rendezvous at the tomb, the better. Got the sense that whatever's...
I don't care. I genuinely don't care. We are not prioritizing it. We will go when I'm damn well ready. Now, chat. Let's go hit this optional. Good lord.
Turn your lamps on that building over there.
Okay, now this is also not where I was intending to go. It's not Praetor, chat. We were just on the ice planet. I know we're already f***ing everything up, bro. Fuck. Yeah, we don't. We only need 2 more decryption keys for that next one. Interesting. All right. Optional. Is it really Cloister? It is Cloister. The Ice Moon. We need to go to Calf Integration Point. It's within the Laplace Garden. Okay. I was gonna say she's definitely not coming with for this. All right. If I go to map, we can go straight into Laplace's garden, and then when we're ready to leave, we can go straight to the ship and up to space. So that'll save us a little bit of time when we're leaving. Okay, so there is actually a marker in here, and I'm just blind.
Caffeine is proven to lead to many positive health and research outcomes.
Upstairs, maybe?
On a scale of 1...
On a scale of what the hell am I doing here? I can actually afford, like, all of the rockets, I think. No, not all of them, but a lot of them. Should we top up, need 17 to get to 50. It's a lot of bits, though, for all that. I'm gonna go ahead and get more of you. For you up to 3,500. Sniper ammunition, I genuinely am gonna top off to 1,000. So we need 12. All right, you're topped off at 1,000. And then right now, we're not using enough of that ammo for me to spend more money on it.
How pleased are you with the garden in its current state? Please, try to capture your exact satisfaction to the nearest 10th integer.
Oh, 100? Certainly.
Hello, layperson.
Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
Very interesting. Who's the person I'm supposed to talk to that? It's not you? Maybe it is Persephone.
Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today?
Persephone. What are convictions?
Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter. Interested?
I don't trust any of you. At all. Also, chat, I forgot to unpin this message. So might be. Okay. I've got time to kill. Hit me.
Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional? Expand on that for me.
Everyone looks to me for answers, but half the time I barely know what's going on.
That was a long time ago, Commander. Ain't a can worth kicking around in your head. Not when I've made my peace.
You are not bound to repeat the mistakes of the past. The future is limitless.
I think that's a crock of shit.
Good. Never forget that you are a valuable factor in the universal equation and necessary to advancing the plan. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered.
Nothing that permanent.
Earth Directorate? In Arcadia? That's rather anomalous. And I'd go as far as to say wholly unexpected.
Correct.
By all means, continue. I'm fascinated to learn the particulars of this little mission
Classified.
of yours.
Can't. Top secret. Not much more to add. I'm trying to stop the rift from destroying your entire colony. I'm surprised you even know about the Earth Directorate. Most Arcadians don't seem to.
What can I say? I'm especially well read.
Right. Not much more to add. I'm trying to stop the rift from destroying your entire
How
colony.
noble and noteworthy. I was under the impression we had this well in hand, but I'm always happy to have my assumptions corrected.
Right.
You know, I'm actually nearing the end of my shift. If you're amenable to continuing our chat somewhere more private, I think we could both benefit. Right this way.
Chat, it's not what you think, I promise. Yeah, chat, it's not what you think.
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous.
Well, this Cloak and Dagger stuff has certainly piqued my interest. If you're planning to kill me, just know it's going to go badly for you.
Kill you? When we're only just getting to know one another?
Why are
On
my
the
teammates-
contrary, I need your help proving a certain theory of mine. I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden.
Really? I'm sorry, chat. I can't. Like, why are you in frame? Do I need to send you two back to the ship? Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, well, I'm gonna... Been a while since we made sure everything's topped off, you feel me? Oh, that's a problem. Now I'm gonna have to buy more ammunition. Actually, less ammunition. What is this? It's nicotine sticks? Eh. Alright, now before Twiddledee and Twiddledum F decide that they want to get
You must
involved
be
in the
curious why I
conversation...
asked for such a discreet rendezvous.
If you're planning to kill me, just know it's gonna... Chat, we're gonna choose the same answers that we did.
Kill you? I have adequate reason to believe the
Okay.
Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden.
Whoa, slow down. What are you talking about? No, sounds a little far-fetched. Do you have any proof?
Recall what you have observed thus far. Isn't it strange how calm everyone is? The Order is in the middle of a war. A war, one might say, they are losing.
So what's the real explanation?
The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
You don't seem like you're affected. But if the end result is contentment and social progress, isn't that a good thing?
I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough.
If what you're saying is true, we need to tell people, fine, or what? Why would the Order want to do this? What's the partial effect feel like?
It makes the mind quieter, like closing the door on a screaming crowd. It's not unpleasant.
Why would the Order want to do
Why
this?
would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder.
But if the end result is contentment and social progress, isn't that a good thing?
One could make that argument, and obviously have. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance.
Who are you working for, Persephone? I know you're not really with the Order.
represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested?
You're with Sub Rosa, aren't you?
So you've heard of us. Good. That makes this easier. My primary task has been to watch the order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value than mere rumor.
They're smart. You don't really care about what's happening here, do you? This is all about money.
No. This is about control. Everything is.
What happens if I hand over the sample?
Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. We only mean to study the drug and consider all of its many applications. I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide more detail than that.
You're not making a very convincing case to trust you.
Well, I'm not asking you to do something an honest person would. Think of this as a business transaction, if that eases your mind. All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding
I don't have
bishop.
pickpocketing, lady.
Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood? Outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure I have something that'll make your job a little easier. And I'd like to offload some of this merchandise.
Okay. Stacks burn, dealing increasing damage over time. Toxicity drain rate. You actually don't have anything that's going to help me with this. She's actually got nothing. Do I still have a blade, chat? This does 26 damage. And this does 32. I mean, it's just not great. I will take the blade. I will take the sentry cover grip. That's about it, though. And I'm... Oh, shit. Never mind. Coats of blood after each stealth kill. At max footsteps become... Oh my god. Chat. And if I can find a...
What a lamentable state of affairs.
I'm not gonna help her right now. We can look around for people to help eventually. But
a second makeup exam will not be offered, so I hope you studied this time, Briar. You may begin now.
Right. Nope. No pressure.
Every answer completely misses the mark. That's toxic. Okay. Hold on. This is crazy. One of the automechs that handles food distribution tripped on a box, started babbling about fish plankton. Okay.
That's one way to become the center of attention.
Talk to him.
Did you know around 1,000 species of bacteria live on human skin? A fascinating, if not relevant,
Actually,
bit
yes.
of trivia. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, good, you're alive. I wasn't sure. Sorry, you looked asleep.
And prodding me was intended to elicit what result, exactly?
Awakening.
At any rate, I am quite conscious, merely waiting. I have no idea. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today, right here, at these very coordinates.
That would be me. I've heard this song before. Let me guess, the seer gave you that prediction.
Oh no. You know what they say about having too many totalizers on the same sum?
I don't actually. What do they... No, and frankly, I don't care.
Rather brusque, aren't we?
Yes.
Wait now, I know what's needed here. My word, how rude of me to forget myself. Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis, and not terribly good at informal introductions.
No, you're not.
Evidently.
Ever thought about getting into gambling? Could be lucrative for men of your talents. Commander Floof, nice to meet you, Laureate. Oh great, another seer, just what my day was missing. Commander Floof, nice to meet you.
Forgive me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to keep my skin microbiome free of exogenetic cells. You understand. But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent we've been expecting. I knew loitering at this location would yield results. I don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance?
I think we've encountered one. Maybe if you describe one, I'll remember.
Excogitation chapels are order residencies where one can meditate in solitude on specific theorems relating to the plan. They're scattered all around
I feel like
Cloister.
maybe we've encountered
Prior to
one.
the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio
Nope.
logs routinely kept
Maybe
by the
one at most.
scientician in residence. In these unprecedented times,
If
such
you send me on
logs
fetch
could
quests
harbor
for what I'm
hidden
looking
wisdom.
for, I'm gonna crash
However,
out.
with the war on, I've sadly been unable to get my hands on the last of these recordings.
I've already begun collecting logs you've
How
mentioned.
unexpected. Almost as if there's a universal plan at work in the universe.
Yeah, something
Please
like that.
return when you've found all four. I will be here.
While I have you, there's something else I'd
I'm
like to
happy to
discuss.
answer any questions you may have.
You have a spy in Laplace's garden. Her name is Persephone Doyle. Can you speak to rumors about an experiment involving the garden's water supply? I need to gain access to the archive. Any thoughts on how I can do that?
Impossible, I'm afraid. The Protectorate is rather well entrenched at present, and nothing short of an all-out siege, if you're determined. I recommend consulting with the presiding bishop on the matter.
Can you speak about...
How do you know about that? I mean, that is quite the allegation. I deny it effusively.
You can start talking or you can start losing teeth, your choice. That was convincing. Care to try again?
First, answer me this. What is your interest in this matter?
I'm concerned for the well-being of the people here in Laplace's garden. I like kicking over rocks and seeing what's wriggling underneath. If you're drugging people, I think that's something I should know about.
As much as I relish the idea of entrusting a stranger with sensitive and potentially incendiary information, I shall have to decline further comment. Perhaps if you were to help me out with recovering those logs I asked for, I could be more amenable to sharing knowledge. But let's put a pin in that for now, shall we? If there's nothing else, I would like to return to my deep breathing exercises.
Man. Chat. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Oh, no. So, wait, what? Hold on. Access the water. Find a way inside water reconditioning without alerting the order to your actions. I may not have a choice. What's that? Huh. Wow. What? Wait a minute. Chat, I don't think I'm looking at this right. Hold on. Yeah, Chad, I don't think I'm looking at this right. Do we... Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna make a hard save here. I'm gonna give her up. And see what this does for us.
In what manner can I assist you? Oh yes, I'm aware.
What? You already knew, then why haven't you done anything?
Better to know the spy in our midst than receive a replacement more capable of evading notice. Besides, Miss Doyle's harmless, and she serves the best convictions at the parlor, bar none.
Wow, okay. I'll be honest, I was not expecting that personally. My character in-game, let's just say he was, but I was not. I would have thought you'd be more anxious about a spy exposing.
Oh, my friend, my estimations are never wrong. Has she now? Little ahead of schedule. No matter. You should do as she asks. Get her that sample.
Oh. Sure, but can I ask what your strategy here is?
This is an unparalleled opportunity to see the shape of Sub Rosa's web. We only need plant the right fly. After collecting the sample, mix it with this liquid tracer. It'll make the drug functionally inert and allow us to track it wherever it shows up next.
It's actually not a bad plan. You're a lot more canny than you look. Is Sub Rosa a threat to the Order?
Not as such. Not at the moment. However, let me put it this way. Any potential for interference above null is worth keeping an eye on.
It's actually not a bad plan. You're a lot more canny than you
I
look.
did not become the Oracle Laureate by getting caught with my pencil down. Here, take this key. It will grant you access to water reconditioning, which you can find on the eastern side of the garden. You will also need this passcode for the terminal inside.
Some general questions. I just heard about why you take over Alexander Monastery.
Nothing beyond what I already included in my 165-page summary of the incident.
I didn't
Why do you
read
ask?
it. Because I didn't read it. Wiley said he would be resigning from the order, so what happens to him now?
His resignation has been duly received and accepted. Where he goes from here or what he does now is up to him. I expect we won't hear from him anytime soon. On a more positive note, the Department of Predictive Analysis's biennial summits will be far less contentious.
He deserves more than a slap on the wrist. People are dead because of him. So you feel a little responsible for what happened? I was just curious if you could shed some more light on Wiley's motivations.
Landon Wiley was afflicted by that which strickens all scholars, the desire to effect change, to advance the plan at any cost. Were his methods wrong? Unequivocally. Should he have come to me with his concerns? Undeniably. But was his conclusion categorically sound? That remains debatable.
What do we want to... So it's pretty strong condemnation of his math. I have to admit, he made a lot of good points. The order does seem in need of reformation.
By the architect, no. The order needs less change, not more. I agree we need to return to our fundamentals, but I'm quite sure my definition of that differs from Wiley's and his cohorts. But let's move on to other topics, please. All this fractious talk is giving me a stomachache and... Oh, I just got rid of the last one.
Can you tell me about the order's history on Cloister? I want to know more about LaPlace.
The garden is a
Promise if it's calling it function if led by science and rationality.
Everything within the garden was meticulously selected by a committee of the
Provide for
orders.
mental clarity and
My word,
focus.
you should have seen the debates over
Over
the shrubbery.
I've never witnessed such passionate discourse.
Such passionate discourse over foliage. But other stray inquiries.
Huh. Access to water. I should probably let her know that homeboy knows about her. I can't get in that way. Damn it. That definitely needs to be fixed, by the way. Alright, so I'm gonna have no choice but to, doesn't seem like there's any enemies around here. I will try to fast travel out of here when we're done. Now, sample of perspective. Oh, okay. Did a treatment schedule. 0.4, 0.3, 0.15, 0.05. Interesting. Private observation logs. Permission required. Please input login credentials now. Hack 7 and bypass shunt. Bypass login credentials. Let's see the observations. We'll make a decision based on readily available information. Scarcity concerns. Under the decreased regimen, subjects are experiencing more frequent breakthrough symptoms: anxiety, restlessness, impulsivity, trouble concentrating. Entire study at risk if more clarifying agent cannot be acquired. Recommend cycling more subjects out of the experiment and returning to optimal treatment schedule. Miscellaneous ponderance. Presence of order leadership continues to confound. Distributing untreated water to Belvedere Hall remains a logistical headache. Constant worry about cross-contamination occurring despite best practices. Nightmare scenario. Raised concerns with Lauret Beckett. No progress. Unable to acquire audience with presiding bishop. Illness? Okay. We're good to go.
I hope you have good news for me.
I need to retrieve the data from a crashed satellite in Protectorate territory. Can you help?
I'm charmed my name was among the first to populate your thoughts when attempting to work this problem. I have some Protectorate contacts, and I might be willing to lean my elbow on the scales in your favor, but not until after I've acquired my sample.
Interesting. Give altered sample. I have your sample. I consider that good news.
I knew I had the right person for the job. You've saved me quite the headache. Your reward, as promised.
You could tell me to retrieve that satellite data. If I got your sample, well.
You did sharpen my pencil, so I suppose sharpening yours is only fair. I'll put in a word with my associates to pass along to whatever Protectorate forces are on site to expect you. It's no guarantee, but at least they won't fire upon you on site. In exchange for my help, however, I want you to bring the data back here so that I can make a copy of it. Before you hand it over to the Order, to be clear. Do we have an accord?
What your plans are for that data?
You've no doubt heard the phrase, knowledge is power. Sub Rosa benefits from all the knowledge it can acquire. I can tell you no more than that. And now you'll help me out more. So sweet of you, really.
Fine.
We do work well together. Return here when you have the data.
Chat, I don't have to bring her the data. So I said I would bring her the data. I don't have to do that. Now, we may burn the Sub Rosa bridge for the rest of the game, but I'm actually kind of curious to see what happens if we burn that bridge. Like, does that become a problem? We may need Sub Rosa long term, to be honest with you. Like, we may actually need Sub Rosa, so. Alright, come on, you two. We'll take the super soldier because we need the super soldier, but... Oh, it's nighttime in here. It's nighttime in here, gentlemen. Alright, so we will... You guys will actually get to see our conversation with this lady before we go over to the area we were about to have to fight enemies. Let's go talk to her.
To what do we owe the pleasure? Stranger, these are dark times indeed. Our Vox relay is gone. I thought it impenetrable once, but there is still light. With Montelli gone, with Montelli's fearless sacrifice, those of us who remain can rebuild without fear of unjust retribution. And I shall not give up this bridge to the invaders, even if all that's left of this island is dust and blood. Any invader you see, you be sure and tell them that.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, chat. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Bro. Did they make that like that?
No.
I'm just not even gonna try to go through the minefield chat. It's dumb. So now we should not be shot on sight. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Alright, if they don't consider it ceiling, I'm just gonna take everything. Okay.
No.
What's up, y'all?
Good fortune! Our technician manifests at last.
I wonder what's down there. Anyways. Let's take a look around. There's a lot of protectorate out here. Let's...
Halt there.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, let's talk to
the
Cadet
description
Warden.
of the technician we have been vigilantly awaiting, but as they say, assumptions made are mistakes readied.
Okay.
Present yourself, so that I may take the measure of you.
If I don't get to work, the whole reticulum could corrupt and dismantle. Is there a problem, ma'am? Maybe a little twirl for you too, if you like. Attack. Probably should have just started shooting instead of getting so close. Oh well. Is there a problem, ma'am?
Evidently so. Satellites from our magnificent Hyperion reticulum do not tumble so gracelessly down from the skies every day. Some might label me mistrustful, but I wonder at your sudden assignment to this matter. Your tardiness, too, invites questions. It raises doubt you are even who you presume to be.
Your doubt wounds me. I am Lord Protector subject. You normally question orders handed down to you from your superiors. There's nothing suspicious about showing up when I'm expected.
Both the corporatists and those underhanded smugglers, sub rosa, have attempted to infiltrate our ranks before, embedding their own operatives. Not that they have ever been truly successful, of course. The Protectorate is mightily impregnable. Any true subject would easily spot a cuckoo in the nest.
Do you normally question orders handed down from your superiors?
Not ordinarily, no. But we are at war. These are uncommon circumstances, and you have not given me sufficient reason to trust you.
Your doubt wounds me. I'm a loyal, protected subject only seeking to do my duty.
There is no mistaking the zeal and ardor in your voice. I will not apologize for my caution, though I will acknowledge I held amounts of it in overabundance. You may avail yourself of the satellite. Matriarch guide you in your work.
You're an idiot. You're actually an idiot. You are one of the dumbest people that we've encountered so far. I do not have to... Okay. Oh, I'm actually curious. Okay. Let me think. Chat, what did I say I was gonna up? I said I was gonna up lockpicking to 8. I wanted to put speech to 9. I'm gonna put engineering to 7. We'll put engineering and lockpicking to 8 next, or maybe hack and engineering. No, I don't want to be targeted more. Evasion chance and heavy armor. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. %10 damage with modded weapons. And then engineering skill point boosts that. That's not horrible. Whenever you craft items, your armor gains a temporary bonus to degrade from incoming attacks. Shift armor, interesting. Point blank artists. No. That minus 15% of far enemies is painful. Mag size, deep drums. Slowly reload automatically. Additionally, all weapons have an increased mag size. I'm doing it, chat. Screw it. We get into enough gunfights that's actually super, super worth. Alright. I don't need anything else from this godforsaken planet we're leaving. Is this the... That's the Crabble farm. Where's the landing pad? Get me out of here, bro. Take me straight to the ship. Now. Huh. He didn't give me the quest, she did. Interesting. I think I need to be more specific. You know what? Chat. I am going to take a risk. I think it's Cloister, right? Alright, let's land. Let's go. It's Inez that I have to not bring, sadly. Sadly enough, chat. Sadly enough. I think I'm gonna stick with my instincts, chat. We're going to allow everyone to have the data. I feel like if everyone has it, then it's less than likely that someone can use it against someone else. And I think that's gonna be my bread and butter here. Basically, I want to see. I want to see if I can play both sides enough to get everyone to work together. We're gonna find out, that's for sure.
People are gonna start to talk.
Required info not found. I wonder. Think we can find information on her, chat? She's got to have a place of residence, I would think. Let's do this. She's got to have a place of residence. Chat, let's quickly take a where do the people live?
There's every reason to be hopeful.
Scientists in surplus. Let's go talk to him.
Welcome back, Agent. I trust. In what manner can I assist you? And how did she receive it?
She's none the wiser. It turns out I'm a better spy than she is. I think she suspected something, but she accepted the sample all the same.
An acceptable resolution. Moving forward, we'll be monitoring. You made the right choice cooperating with the Order in this matter. Please accept this primer.
Now
it's a concoction
I'm comfortable
of my own
giving her
design.
the data because now they're watching her.
Being of great value to you.
About the Garden's experiment, I really wish you would consider ending it.
Well, I would not be a very good scientist if I kept my mind closed to other perspectives. Make your case, and I promise to listen.
Okay. If this drug falls into the wrong hands, it could be weaponized against the colony.
We would never allow that to happen.
It almost did. If I hadn't helped you, Persephone's scheme might have succeeded.
Perhaps I've kept myself from seeing how fraught this experiment truly is. Recent events have certainly provided good reason to update my risk metrics.
Sure.
Even a desire for progress may sometimes divide one from their senses.
Thank God, dude.
You've given me much to consider. I'll speak with the presiding bishop about the matter promptly.
Quest is completed. Is it? Okay, that's the data. I don't care about the collectible quests. We've only botched one quest so far. That's so good. Okay. Deliver recovered data to the Order. Made a deal. Yeah, chat, honestly, whatever.
People are gonna start to talk.
Yeah, required info is not... Okay, I just have a few questions.
No need to wait for permission. Ask them. I was assigned to the Order as a girl, but never really found
Curiosity
my
chat.
footing there. Too unfocused, they said. A distraction to others. Then the schism happened and everything went topsy-turvy. In all the chaos, an agent from Sub Rosa made contact. She made me an offer and I liked how the math worked out.
So she's
if I had
still
to theorize,
maths.
Sub Rosa must have seen me as their in to the Order. And through them, I saw an eventual way out.
Is there any part of you that cares about the outcome of this
My left
experiment?
pinky feels a little tingly. All jesting aside, no. I learned it's best not to exceed a moderate amount of caring when it comes to the actions of others.
Okay.
You'll only be disappointed.
That's all for now.
People are gonna start to talk.
All right.
Aren't you reliable? I just need one moment to copy the data. There, all done. Thank you ever so much. Was there anything else you wish to discuss?
At the end of the day. Okay, 2K bits. Now we can deliver the remainder. Have I been able to just go this way the entire time? Bro, what all is in here that I missed last? Oh my god. Alright, chat, let's keep it in the pants.
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission.
I really want to beat y'all's ass. Alright, let's save before we talk to her just in case. Six-hour difference between the two so far.
I look forward to the reclamation of the Hyperion web. Now, how might we be of use to one another?
Crash satellite found, information retrieved, here you are.
Yes! Excellent! Take that, reductionists! Your horrid little surveillance devices shall finally be used for what their purpose should have been! Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Here's something to keep you quiet.
I think I've more than proven myself. Can I move with the presiding bishop now?
Yes. You've earned not only my trust, but the Order's as well. I hope you'll continue working with us in the future. I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to speak with her. She can be found in the room off the main stairwell. I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you even think about bringing harm to Ruth, I shall know. Be on your very, very best behavior.
Before I go up... Ooh. What is this? What is this? Okay, chat, before we proceed, we are definitely going to do a little looting. Here's what we're going to do, though. Oh my god. YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to do a little off-stream looting. And then we are going to talk to the bishop and go from there. But yeah, YouTube, smash that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, leave a comment. We'll see you next time. Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep going after I take a quick bio break.